What up, campers? So, we're on Riverbed Springs. I found this shed over here in the corner behind the grain bins. Here's the barn. Back over there. Done a few videos over there. Just walking over here. It's got a solar panel on it. It's got lights, skylights. You can't see in them. The door don't open. You can't see in it. Is this Grandpa's secret still building? Is he secretly have a still and he's producing booze? I don't know. But it's a very odd building. I own the land. It's on our own land. But what the hell is it? I don't know. I'm just curious. I want to get this door open, but I don't think it opens. It doesn't look like it has a gap. It looks like it's painted on or whatever. You can't see in the windows. I found it very odd. I'm just saying. Weird. Alright, but that's not why we're here. So why we are here, look both ways before crossing the road, children. Today is trailer day. That's right. Trailers. Trailers. I had more trailers, but I don't know where they went. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, look. They're all over here. We will have to go over here and check them out. Very good. All right. Where's that train at? There it is. Woo-hoo. All right, trailers. Da-da-da. Tiny trailer. Tiny trailer. Small trailer. Farm tech. I'm going to go over these inside the game too, but I wanted you to be able to see them on the ground. We'll hook them up and look at them. Farm tech again. Rudolph. Rudolph has some of my favorite trailers. Here's a Crampy. Another Crampy. Another Brant. This is a Brantneer. Another Rudolph. Another Rudolph. Flegel. Brantneer. These are bigger trailers. Flegel, Crone, and a Farm Tech. So let's hook these bad boys up. And these four trucks are in the wrong place. So we'll have to go check that out. Shut off, there we go. Alright. Let's look at our little trees here. You know what? We need a place to dump. So let us put a silo. Inst. We probably need a big silo at 800. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's stick a silo in here. Bonk. Alright, so what can we put in our little trailer? Well, we take wheat, barley, oats, canola. It takes just about all of them. That's everything. Yeah. So we can put everything in this little trailer. Yep, see that. Not everything, but you can put a lot in there. Something to pull behind, maybe a big mower. If you're mowing, you can put grass in there. I don't know, let's go see how it dumps. Does it dump? Does it have a dumper? Silage is not accepted here. Well, phooey on you then. Let's put something that is accepted in there. Let's try wheat. So it is a little dumper. Alright, so this would be a good little, you're mowing your yard and you want something to put all the grass in. A little trailer to pull behind your side-by-side. This would be a good little trailer to pull behind my Kubota. So, you know, be a little around the farm trailer. Oh, probably ought to talk about the brand. It's a Salic. Nice little small trailer, a garden trailer, what I would call a garden trailer. All right, here's another one. This is a Farm Tech. Up. And it too takes almost all of our grain crops, sure, beet crops, rice, all the weird stuff, grass, straw, you know, the whole 9 yards. Limestone, grapes, tumbled stone, topsoil, wheat, oats. Yeah. Oh, and it's 8,000 liters. So, small trailer, but I mean, 8,000 liters is not bad. I mean, you hook that up behind a truck. Might be a little nice starter grain trailer. Let's see how fast it dumps. It dumps fast. So the whole tailgate comes out instead of a little grain thing. A little green hatch, whatever you call it. Alright, so that's a neat little trailer. I'm liking that. I can see the use on the farm of that little trailer. Use it to feed chickens, dump hay in a sheep pen. Small jobs. Alright, so now we got, this is a what is this? This one is the Brantier, and very fast top, and it also takes everything. Yeah. Takes everything. All 9 yards. Little 4-wheel trailer. How fast does it dump? And it's 19,000 liters. So basically a combine load. Many of the big combines fill this up, but you know, hook it up behind a straight truck. Comes fast, and you can put several of them together. So you could hook 2 of these behind a straight truck and have a decent little trailer setup going on there. I might take a look at using that. I like the Rudolph, so. Alright, this is another brand. No, this is a Farm Tech. Again, fast open cover. tie downs. Nothing fancy. Is that a duck? No. I thought that was a duck. So again, this one also you can double up, triple up. Put behind a straight truck. Oops. Again, takes all the same stuff. Takes everything. Yep. Let's find something that needs dump. Barley. 28,000 liters. How fast is it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. Fairly fast. Well, again, we can put this behind a straight truck. Two combine loads. What the heck? Holy crap. Back. Where am I at? My little finger hit the tab button. Alright, so next one is a little Rudolph. Alright, so little Rudolph. Again, same thing with everything. Takes everything 18,500 liters. Nothing fancy on the tarp, on or off. Or open and closed. You can also double, triple these up. This is the trailer I'm currently using on the Court Ride episodes. It's a good little trailer. Go behind straight truck, go behind tractor. Dumps fast. Alright, so let's see what's next. Now I literally went straight down the line. I did not get all of them. I'm just kind of getting a decent selection. So this is a Crampy. Which one is this? I forget. So 37,000 liters. Again, this takes everything. Apples. I don't know if we'll be able to. Oh, hold on. Max is on here. I thought I took that off. Where is that at? Trailer filling off. $37,500 liters. Can we dump pebbles in a grain silo? I don't think we can. Nope, apples are not accepted here. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Alright, so 37,500. How fast this thing dumps? This thing dumps fast. Look at that. Oh, crap. This would be a good silage wagon. So kind of reviewing our trailers here. I just kind of went right down the line. So this is that Crampy big body 750. That's what it is. And they got a little Crampy half pipe. I think that's our next one on the list. I like that. That might be a good silage wagon. Alright, so this is the little half pipe, whatever it was. Half pipe. Again, this takes all of them, but it's only 12,100 liters, and cannot double up. Does not have a hitch, or does it? I just didn't put one on it. I just let these all defaulted, so no hitch. No hitch. Alright, so how fast does it dump? It also dumps very fast. Very fast dumper. Oh, okay. We'll go around so you guys can see the back of these trailers. Alright, so I got 3 more kind of medium smalls. And we get into the big boys. Alright, so this is a Brantneer. Again, on off on the tarp. Again, it takes everything. This is a 22,500 liter wagon. This is has 3 sets of wheels instead of just 4, so you're talking 6 wheels. How fast is it done? So it's a little slower, but it goes out pretty fast once it gets up. Alright. Decent little trailer. Hello, green bin. Oh no, a sign. Oh no, another sign. Alright, now we have a couple smaller ones. This is a Rudolph. And it holds 24. Okay, well, it's small. It looks small, but it holds 24,500. And it takes everything. And this is this Rudolph right here. And I did not put the extension on. So with the extension, it holds 24.5. So that's 24. Oh, I do have the extension on it. So 24,500. 22 without the extension. All right, so this is a little maybe taller. So it holds just as much as that last one, but isn't quite as long. How fast does it dump? And you can put several of these together. So this takes a while to get up to the dumper. So it's not a fast dumper. Not fast. Alright, well. It's not fast, but not bad either. Alright, so our next trailer is another Rudolph. And this Rudolph, again, on or off, open or closed. Also takes everything. This is a little smaller, 18,500, so basically one dump of one of the big combines, AF11 or New Holland, Holland 11 or the Ideal 10. Fast dumper, probably about the same as the other one. Yeah, About the same as the other one. Not too fast, but once it gets going, it goes fairly fast. So not too bad. It's a little trailer. I gotta sneeze again. Tell you what, man, Kansas, where I live up here, the Kansas City metro area is the allergy capital of the world. It's funny, we get a lot of military people where I'm at. We'll give you a hint where I live, close to a military base. So if you Google military bases by Kansas City, you'll figure out kind of where I'm at. So this is a Flegel. Again, it takes everything. 29,500 liters. How fast is it now? And this one does not have trailer hookup. Okay, so this is not a dumper. So this is a chain pusher, pushes it out. So this would be a good option if you're playing on a map that has one of those grain elevators where you have to dump. Can't raise it up because of the height restriction. So this would be a good trailer to put on behind a straight truck or a bottom truck, but this would be good for confined spaces. So it's a neat trailer. It would be a good silage chaff trailer when you're dumping into a pit silo. That would be a good trailer to have. So now we're getting into some of these bigger trailers. This is a Brantneer power tube, TR 34090. Again, it takes everything. 46,000 liters. So this is a very good one. And I'm not sure if this is a dump trailer or not. Some of these is the first time I've ever played with any of these, so this is kind of fun. It is a dump trailer, so dumps very fast. Another good trailer for possibly for silage, cutting silage. You hit that bar. Not good for confined spaces. All right. So now we are looking at the Crone, and there's a really neat Fent trailer about the size of this Crone. I must not have loaded the mod. This is a good silage wagon. I've used this one for silage. Okay, this does not take grains. So this is a wood chips, cane, hay. It's kind of a bulk. $56,000 liters. So this is a bulk trailer. Let's put a silo in here. Why don't you go on? Why don't you turn? Well, what the hell? Why won't it turn? Here we go. Oh, sorry. Alright, so how fast is this dump? Control Y. Why can't I perform that here? So this is another rear dumper. So a big silage wagon. Alright. So our next one is the Flegel. Big Flegel, and it's going to be the same as the other one, only takes the bulk stuff. So we'll put some chaff in here. 51,000 liters, so a little bit smaller than the Krone. How fast is it unload? This is going to be another one of those trailers that dumps from the rear like the last one. Just like that. Goes up pretty fast. I think it's a little trailer. Silage trailer. Alright, so now we have two more ones left. So we got this Krone. This is a Krone GX440. And it takes grain, it takes everything. So 44,000 liters. So this one takes everything. Can I get on here in this sharp of a turn? No, I cannot. Turn. Come on, turn. There we go. How fast is it dumping? It's also a rear dumping, but it's grain, everything. It's another one of those push from the front operations. So this could be a versatile trailer. You could use it as a grain trailer or as a silage trailer. Alright, our last trailer. This is a FarmTech Fortis 3000. Now, what does it take? It takes everything. So, 55,000 liters. That's a pretty big, it's a big trailer. How fast is it dumped? Another good confined trailer if you're in confined elevators. My nose itches. Alright, so those are our trailers. Any questions? There will be a test. Nah, this is a neat little trailer. I like the Krones. I really like the Krones. I like this FarmTech on the big side. On the smaller, medium sides, I like the Rudolphs. That's just my preference. I just like how they handle. I really like the Flegel. There's a Flegel one too somewhere. I don't know, it's back over there somewhere. I like that Flegel. And the fit. Oh, I know why I didn't find it. It's a forage trailer. It's a forage wagon. I didn't go over the forage wagons. It's part of the Fit Tiago. All right, so we can talk forage since we're talking trailers. You saw some of the ones that we can use for silage, but these are forage pickup, so they'll have a pickup. So if you go back and look at my Courtright videos, I got a contract to mow the ditches for the county, and I went through with this and picked up all the grass. So picks up very fast, and it's very, very a nice trailer. I liked it. I like it as a forage trailer. It's probably my favorite forage trailer next to this big Krone ZX 560. And here's another Fint. It's a smaller Fint. This one's 50,000 liters, and this one's 54. The Krone's a little bit bigger at 56. And it takes a standard bolt, silage, hay, TMR, chopped, chaff, and grass. So this is part of the Tiago pack. So you got a 38, a 44. This Claus is a 44. There's a Tiago XR, 54. Pottinger, I like the Pottinger ones. They're really good. This is 46. Stroutman, I haven't really used the Stroutman, so I couldn't really tell you or the Bergmans. Of course, you got the Lizard Super Collects. You know, I mean, yeah, unrealistic. TARDIS loader. Bergman, I have played with the Bergman. It's okay. I like it. I like the Pottingers. The Schweigt maker, I have not used it, but it's 35. So you know you're talking some smaller ones, 16. So those are forage wagons, and then trailers. So all these are considered trailers. They don't have the forage pickup on them, but those last few big ones, these that I just went over here, would be good for silage. It's 4 here. So Krone, 2 Krones, the Farm Tech, and the Flegel. Probably the 4 biggest silage and best silage. Alright, so what I got here are the 4 trucks that I found have the most horsepower. There might be a couple other ones, but these are my favorites. So this is the Volvo WIA D60, 600 liters. And this is my favorite, the Lizard. It's based on, what is it, Kenworth. 700, it's 1,050 horse. Actually, this is not my favorite, it's my second favorite. This little Volvo is 755. It's a good little small radius turning truck. And then this was my favorite. This is the Phoenix T9 experimental with the 1582 horsepower engine in it. That's my favorite. Alright, so we're going to go find our grain trailers. Whoa! I landed right on top of them son of the bitches. That's not good. Alright. So these, we'll start here since I ran into them. These are the Randon dump trailers with a dolly hitch in back. So they're identical trailers, and it comes just as the set. So I didn't buy each one separate. I bought the set. So shop is closed. Well, we can fix that. Shop. Shop's open. So when you go into semi-trailers, here they are here, 132,000. You get both of them. And you can play the capacities. 40, 35, 40. This is what it looks like with 40. Extensions. You can change the tires a little bit. Mud flaps. Arching. Basically putting bows in there. You can a couple different models of trailers. Small lights. I mean, DJ Go Ham did a good video on these. So, I mean, if you really want to get into all it, he's, you know. But when you buy them, you get both of them. Alright? That's what they look like. And of course, since you got two of them, you got a G kit. That's with the bows in it. And they take everything. Alright, 35,000 liters apiece. Our first one. Yeah. Turns tight. You can turn real tight with these. You're in a confined space. These are big good trailers to have. That dolly on the back, I mean, you can look, I'm literally turning this damn thing. Kind of tippy side, but you can see some decent little trailers. I'm not going to get out of here. Go around the block. Let's take out a stop sign. Get him! Get him! It's magic. He walked right by it. Doggone it. He's Superman. Clark Kent. Alright, this next trailer. This is my favorite trailer. This is the Lizard Superior in-dump 48 foot. I like this trailer a lot. I'm going to show you why. We're going to go back over to our lot. We're going to line it up. And this trailer takes everything. 87,000 liters. Oh, I don't want apples because I can't dump it. 87,000 liters. Now, where do you find this? This is all the way down here at the bottom. Superior in-dump 48 feet. Now, there's a lot of, I didn't put a cover on it, but here's a bulk unrealistic extension. You can get 1,000,000 liters in this thing. Silage root crop extension. Roll up tarp unrealistic. Default unrealistic. Regular extensions 98,000 liters. Bulk extensions 98,000 liters. And then roll up tarp 87. So I bought the default. 2 axles. You can do multiple axles. Change the walls, the ladder, you know, all the standard stuff. But I like this trailer. I really, really do. It is a big trailer. Playing realistically without any unrealistic stuff. 87,000 liters. That's quite a few combine dumps. If you're using the in-game realistic combines. Now I filled it up twice with the with just 2 dumps with the Colossus. I was playing around with the Colossus and the unrealistic header with the big 50-meter extensions on the side, going 45 miles an hour. So this thing dumps fairly fast. Like I said, I really like this trailer. This is my favorite trailer. Favorite trailer. Alright, let's grab a different truck. We'll take this, what do we get into? Alright, we're in the Lizard. Or pick another trailer out. Alright, so this is... shut this off. So this is the Crampy trailer. And it is this trailer right here. 95,000. Nothing special about it. You get what you get. 59,000 liters. It is a decent trailer. As you can see. I like it. Alright, so the next trailer, this is a Flegel. We're going to take it back over to our grading silo so you can see that. Now it takes everything, 48,000 liters stock. So it's a little shorter, but still 48,000 liters is nothing to sneeze about. And it dumps fast. And it is a, what I call a small confined trailer, pushing out. And apparently the animation is not right, but as you can see, it dumps, pushes out the back. So it'd be a good silage trailer. Take another truck. Jump in the Volvo. A little bit quieter truck. If you don't like noisy trucks, this is a good one to be in. And of course I put all my trailers, I put all the trailers where you can't get to them. So this is what did I say? What was this? This was the pace setter Wilson. Again, no real animations on the, it's either open or closed. End button. And it holds 20,000 in the first bin, and then you switch to the second bin at 20,000. So 40,000 total. And this is a bottom dumper. So this is big or small. You got an elevator that doesn't have height. So yeah, it dumps out the bottom. It's a nice little trailer. I don't like the dual bin thing, because you gotta switch back and forth. but it is what it is. Alright, the next one, oops. Our next one is the convey all. Well, hook up, damn it. Again, open, close, nothing, no animations, but it also takes not everything. Okay, so wheat, barley takes the grains, fertilizer, salt. So it takes the grain, fertilizer, salt, and seed. The thing about I don't like about this one, it's got all the different bins. So yeah. And now, you know what? Let's go see how this dumps. I knew it had all different bins, but I don't know how it dumps. I've never dumped it. Pipe out. Oh. Look at that. Okay, so you know what? This is a tender trailer. Tender trailer. Alright. So you can have half of it fertilizer, half of it in seed. And fill your pipe in, damn it. There we go. Alright, so this is a tender trailer. Alright, so good to know. Alright, I didn't realize it was a tender trailer. Alright, so hey, even I'm learning stuff. Alright, so let's go see what this one is. This is a tipper trailer. I believe it takes grains. This is a trout river. What's my open Z? This one's a Z. Alright, now that one's got animation. I think this is a side tipper. What does it take? It takes wheat, it takes the grains. Okay, this takes everything. What did I just put in here? Gravel. So this takes everything. I can't tip here. Let's change this to grain. Change it to our 36,000 liters. Let's go over and see how it dumps. I think it's a side dump. Control I. Oh no, it's a dump out the back. Alright, so it's a dump out the back. Alright, so this is kind of like this would be good for like gravel, like if you're role-playing gravel dumping. Alright, so it goes out the back, got a conveyor belt. Alright, I would call this a construction vehicle, Construction trailer. That's what I would call that. What do we got left? Okay, wait. Another. Didn't we already do this one? We did this one already. I got in here twice. I got in here twice. Watch out, dude. I'm working here. Yeah, we already did this one. Yeah, we did that one. Why I had it in here twice. Alright, so... this is the Load King. I was stuck on. This is why this little Volvo's good to have. No animations. This is also a multi-bin. And it's a bottom dumper, 3 bins. And the bins hold 15,000 each. So 45,000 liters basically. This is the, well, this is another convoy and open close multi-bin. Oh, this is the same one. I got it twice. Same as that other one. It's a tender trailer. Alright, so those are our trailers. Semi-trailers. Not all of them, but the ones that haul grains and bulks. And I've caused a traffic jam. So sorry. Let's go back over here and get a tractor. Because now I've got for you to look at some hopper trailers. This is a, what do you call it? Come on. Amity crop chaser. So this is a root crop trailer. It holds, well, actually it holds grains. Grains and, well, shit. Holds everything. I was wrong. My bad. 60,000 liters. Let's go see how it dumps. I think this is a tipper, side tipper maybe. Let's see if we can clear it. Tip area off, tip to ground. Let's clear all. Let's go there. Is that cleared off? Yep. Alright. I think this is a side tipper. Tell you what, let's change that to chaff. Chaff, some more. Chaff. Let's go see what dumps like in our now, it does not move fast, so this is not a fast moving vehicle. I can unload. Move bunker up. Ah, okay, so this is a lift up. Okay, so this would be like a pull behind a forage wagon, forage harvester, and then you dump it inside of a truck. We use something similar on our farm. We call it a high dump. It did not dump anything because the pile's too high. Yep. There it is. Alright. And then go back to stowing it again. Alright, so that's an interesting trailer. Alright, let's bring me over, Scotty. Alright, this is a little tender trailer. This is the Constructable. Again, open, closed, 2 bins, 2 bins, each bin 34,000 liters. So I'm gonna put some seeds in here. Now what? And here 2, we want to put fertilizer. And we're going to pump it out. So there we go. Neat little tender. I have not tested this behind a truck. I don't think you have to have a tractor because it's got an electric motor there. So let's test our theory out here. Let's go buy us a truck. Let's just pick. Let's pick. No, wrong truck. Flat deck. That's what I wanted. With hitch. Hitch. Not have a hitch. Step cover exhaust. Take care of it. Has it got a hitch? I think it does. Whoops. Oh, screw it. We'll do the Silverado because I know it has a hitch. Yeah. Silverado. Question is, can I tip that? Let's find this trailer to tip into. Trailer, I don't have anything. Alright, so it does work with a pickup. How do you stop it? Ah, well, that stopped the truck engine. I'm not sure. I would have to play with that. Open side panel. What is the side panel? Oh, that's. Yeah. Alright. So, a little tinder. Neat little tender trailer you can pull behind a truck. You know, I might have to get that for my farm. My farm. I was looking for a little tender trailer. Yeah. How about that? I'm doing a video for you and discovering things for my own self. Wow, we've gone along. We're at an hour. Sorry this is so long, folks. Alright, these are hopper trailers. And I'm not going to... Okay, let's just make this easy. I'm not going to hook up on all these. These are auger wagons. So here's all the auger wagons. I'm backed up to this Star. There's a couple Stars, a couple Kinsey grain carts, J&M grain cart. This Demco, I really love this Demco because one, it's 77,000 liters and it hauls everything. The Lizard high dumper. This is another one of those high dump. This is a root cart. The Kinseys, you know, they all pretty much the same thing. There's our bulk tender. iMac grain trailer, the old John Deere, little tiny one. This is that big long mother bin tender trailer. Well, grain, not, I wouldn't call it a tender trailer. But yeah, Brant. Now, if you go way back, I did a video on some Brant that was at a New Holland dealer. I did something to. Here's that Amity high dump crop chaser, Elmer's, Hallmaster, Bergman. Now the Bergman, this is a root crop one. This is one you can use cane. This is a root crop plus silage and cane. Flegel, standard. This is that Covial. Tender trailer. J&M, Bergman, small Demco. So those are our grain trailers. So, all about trailers. And a few semis thrown in there to boot. Sorry it was so long, but I hope you liked the video. Hit the like and subscribe. See you later.